Hello everyone, in the next video from Flashpoint campaign Southern Storm, back to quietly flows the Donau scenario, and as far as I remember, all orders are given, SOPs are set up, and also units are deployed as we would like to. So, that's time to finally start first command cycle. So, let's start. Why not? Let's see. Wow. Wow, that's a quick start by enemy artillery. We've lost one marder. There's plenty of units pushing southwards from either the new area. There's a lot of them. We only detected them. We don't know what kind of forces they are, but wow, they are bombarding us heavily. Another marder is lost. The second platoon from second company is also suffering. Enemy artillery barrage, but looks like only one marder is lost in the second platoon and one marder in the first platoon. Okay, looks like a small detachment of scouts entered minefield. God, they are bombarding us so heavily. But looks like we haven't lost anything else except those two marders at the very beginning. Okay, there's the heavy bombardment going on. Dear God. Okay, our Stinger launched rocket and one Mi-24 is destroyed. There's still one left. And looks like we got another hit and yeah, two Mi-24s are down. Good, those are great news. Now I see that they are trying to push along the right Donau bank. Okay. Now it would be awesome to have the additional tank platoon or anti-tank platoon set up on the bridge. Okay, looks like we've lost something. We've lost one Panzer Grenadiers team. Okay. Was that team equipped with ATGM? I have no clue. Now, we have engineers available. They are stationing in Straubing Ost. We need to bring them to Stefan's promotion area. Finally, now our forces are starting firing some ATGMs at those mechanized infantry companies. Of course, we will run out of ammunition very soon. Good, those are good kills, a lot of claims. Okay, now we got artillery support. This is off map. 6 155mm howitzers, towed howitzers though. Of course, we don't see them on the map. They are off map, as I've said. And what else? Why we are not engaging those scouts here who entered minefield? Okay, another 6 claims. This is very good. The problem is that they know our positions, but it is what it is. That's gonna be a static defense, no doubt. Okay, the phase is over. We haven't lost too many units. What we've lost here? One martyr is fallen out. That's fine. That's a second platoon from second company. Now let's take a look at first platoon from second company. We've lost one martyr and one Panzer Grenadiers. Thankfully, they were not Panzer Grenadiers equipped with ATGM, so those are good news. Still plenty of ammunition here, 100% key ammunition, good. So let's check. 95% ammunition for my tank platoon. 4 Leos are still fine. Let's jump to the center. Here we have second tank platoon. ammunition 100%, so they haven't fired a single shot yet. Next, we have the third platoon from our anti-tank uh, anti-tank platoon, anti-tank company, to be honest. Mm, and here we have 11 of 14 rounds left, so 80% of key ammunition. That's fine. Then second platoon from the second company, one model left. What about ammunition? Full ammunition. This is very interesting. Nobody has fired a single shot. Interesting. What about your line of sight? Should be able to see them. So probably starting from the next cycle, you will start hitting those targets coming this way next to Farndorf. Okay, there's plenty of units. What kind of unit it is? It's PT 76B. Is it a bridge equipment? I guess so. They need that, so that might be true. Also, I'm thinking about pushing the third company to attack Russian's rear. I'm sorry, Czechoslovakian rear. That could work. We have two ridge lines here, or small hilltops. Okay, let me select that second platoon from the third company, and what you can see here. Okay, you can see quite a lot, but it's not perfect. Okay, if we could capture those hilltops, that could play out quite nicely, even very nicely. I'm just not sure whether they are approaching us here. Maybe I would prefer to wait some time. If we are able to fix them around that area, it should take around 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes for my units to get into new positions and start firing at them. So that is the plan. Contingency plan, I would say. Yeah, I think I should consider that since I don't see any units pushing westwards. So that might be our chance to outflank the enemies. There is a huge potential in that. Okay, so let's go back to ammunition check-in. Okay, the first platoon, first anti-tank platoon, 12 rounds each vehicle. That's good. What about my air defense section? Two Stingers left. Only two. I'm tempted to put them into rest and resupply mode, but we still have Gepard available. It has 4 kilometers range. It is, I guess it is not as effective as Stinger. I don't know though. As far as I remember from previous scenarios where I could use mm, the Vulcans, the American ones, they weren't very effective, but also they had way smaller range, effective range. So maybe Gepard will work. We'll find out. So for now, I will not put them into rest and resupply. I'm worried that we might see some helis soon, so it's better to keep them active and holding ground. Okay, here we have my HQ, and my HQ is almost in position. That's good. Now, let's go to my engineers. I don't remember. Did I give you a default orders? Yes, I set up some SOP. Okay, good. So, let's bring you guys. We will select first platoon. Well, this is not platoon. This is squadron. Okay, let's take you. We will move hasty. How we would like to go? It's quite close to the front line, road SR19. So maybe we will go first to Eiterhofen. From Eiterhofen to Niederharthausen. From Niederharthausen we can go. Oh, let me check map. We can go to Straßkirchen, and from Straßkirchen oh well, no, the highway B8 is quite vulnerable. Would it be better to go to Straßkirchen and from Straßkirchen to Altenburg. From Altenburg to Rotten. I don't know what's that. Rotterdam? I don't see the full name, so I'm sorry. To that town, and from that town, that's gonna be our jumping off area towards the bridges. And if possible, if we stop the initial thrust, we will try to blow up those bridges. I think following Highway B8, and that's too dangerous. Yeah, I guess they will see me if I follow that highway. So let's get you, gentlemen. We will go here to Eiterhofen. From Eiterhofen to Nieder Niederharthausen. From Niederharthausen to Straßkirchen. And from Straßkirchen to Altenburg. And from Altenburg to that location where our HQ is stationing. Boom. Of course, screen. And we are following roads. Beautiful. How much time it's gonna take you? Whoa, 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, yeah, well, this is a lot of kilometers, so I shouldn't be surprised. Now, very similar path for our second squadron. Boom, click here, commit, and screen. And that looks very good to me. A very similar ETA. Lovely. Okay, so we are waiting for our engineers. For now, I'm not gonna initiate any movements for third mechanized infantry companies, so we will keep them as they are right now. What about my third tank platoon? Okay, you haven't fired a single shot. I could start moving you towards the right flank, but I'm not entirely sure whether they decide to go westwards or not. So for now, at least for those 20 minutes, I can keep you here. And last, but definitely not least, let's take a look at my off-map artillery company. They are under FSCC control. Unit log. Okay, there is no interesting information, so let's go to not that tab. Fire missions, yeah, fire support center. To fire missions, no, and fire support control center. There is a lot of fire support requests. So I think I will give them a free hand. I will rely on requests from frontline units instead of targeting barrage manually. I think that's gonna be a bit more effective, but we will find out. Let me take a look at fire discipline. Okay. Yeah, so that's it, I guess. We can also check intelligence then and look at enemy strip. Let's see. Yeah, there is a lot of units identified. You can see that plenty of them. A lot of tanks also. So here we have uh, the western attack, or actually this is the southwards attack, but its left wing. Here we've spotted 13 tanks, 31 APCs, 25 infantry, 3 self-propelled anti-tank, 3 anti-tank, 7 HQ, 3 air defense, 6 RT, and 3 utility. And the right wing also 13 tanks, 25 APC, 19 infantry, 3 AT, 6 HQ, 3 air defense, 6 RT, and 3 utility. Yeah, so plenty of units attacking us. I'm glad that we have still a lot of ammunition available. So, without further ado, let's run one more cycle. Now we are firing at those targets next to Farndorf. Oh, I haven't checked kill count though. I guess it was quite high value. The most valuable target was probably Mi-24 helicopter's wing. Okay, they are firing back. Okay, looks like we targeted. What's that? I don't know what's exactly that, but I guess it's a bridge equipment. I have no clue. If we can destroy it, that would be perfect. By the way, that bridge is crossable. It's not damaged, so we have obstacles though, so they would need to get rid of those obstacles before they cross. And also there is a minefield. That's an absolute mayhem right now. We are demolishing them. Okay, but it looks like they are not sending anything westwards. Unless they start retreating, but I don't see any such movements. Okay, the main problem is ammunition. You can see there's a lot of units. Here we have two mechanized infantry companies. Here we have a third one. Also one in the back. So plenty of units. Yeah, the ammunition is going to be the biggest problem. We may need to start moving our third mechanized infantry so we can outflank them. And I think we have to do that because they are hitting us. Two vehicles lost. The first anti-tank platoon. It looks like there is no ammunition. And also, of course, artillery fire. Why is our artillery not firing? Okay, we've lost Panzergrenadier with ATGM. Let's see. They are pushing hard. Okay, yeah. So the next cycle, we are sending a third company to support them, to support our right wing, and hopefully that will work. I'm also wondering which path to follow to avoid enemy fire. We need to capture those high ground positions. Maybe we should also capture Welschenberg. It should provide a lot of cover for us. Okay, I'm wondering, well, why our artillery is not firing still. This is quite annoying. We could concentrate a lot of firing around Farnborough and destroy multiple targets. Okay, two Malutkas destroyed. Those are good news. Yeah, the smoke cover is disappearing. Those are also good news. Okay, looks like we've lost one Leopard 1A5. Yeah, the ammunition. The ammunition is going to be a huge problem starting the next cycle. Probably we'll need to rely on our tank platoons for some time until our ATGM is supplied. Come on, artillery, please start firing. Why there is no request of any sort? Look at that. Like, if you target that hex or even that hex here, two, those two hexes. Okay, I think I will request fire support manually over that hex. They are bombarding my anti-tank platoon. Half of it because it has been reduced to 50% of combat value. Okay, phase is over, and now let me take a look at my artillery. What's going on with that? Fire support center. There's a lot of requests. Start firing, please. This is the same issue as before, in the previous scenario. They weren't firing at all. So I'm going to do it manually because this is very annoying. Uh, Barrage neutralizing. We will hit definitely that hex for now. And let's see. 30 rounds as soon as possible. Duration 3 minutes. And that's gonna last. Okay, you need 5 minutes to to process the call, and you will start firing. You will finish at around 0850, and then you are on call. Mm, I'm fine with that, yeah. So let's keep it. Now let's grab our third company and let's start moving them. The question is what positions we would like to capture. Uh, that position is quite nice. The problem is that we don't have enough range. I'm sorry, wrong button. SOP. Yeah, if I set up here, yeah, my firing range is limited. That position would be better, or even those positions. Capturing Welschenberg, capturing that little ridge at that point. Also, we could move towards Niederwinkling. Okay, so the idea is quite simple, I guess. We will capture a hilltop here, overlooking Niederwinkling. We will capture that little ridge west of Welschenberg, and maybe we will send also one unit to capture Welschenberg itself. So let's start moving. Oh, there are my minefields. Can I just cross them safely? Aye, aye, aye. That's a great question. Hmm. Let's take a look at SOP. Minefield contacts in stride bridge. Stop and reduce. Hmm. We would need to reduce that minefield here and here that minefield. I guess they cannot just cross easily. Let's see. I will select move deliberate. We will move over here to Pfelling, from Pfelling here and on top of that ridge. Let's commit. You will screen, and how much time it's gonna take you? Not so long. So the first movement we could make you up to that forest here. We can make it as move hasty, and we will see what will happen if we cross the minefield. Actually, this is our minefield. We should know where the mines are placed, and also to have a path to avoid them. But I don't know how it works. I don't remember. I think I had situation where my unit entered my own minefield, and I don't remember whether they suffered some losses because of that. I think they suffered. So this is quite risky move. But anyway, let's start moving. We have to do that. We have to provide fire support. So default order and minefield contacts stop and reduce. Boom. And let's select also third platoon. Let's add it. Default stop and reduce for the minefield contact. Good. Now let's grab my first platoon. We will move deliberate here, here. You will go. Oh, that's a good question. I think we'll follow such a path. Okay, let's commit. Let's see how it will be draw. Okay, yeah, that looks very decent. And we need around less than an hour before we reach that place. We can make also move deliberate or move hasty. Hmm. Okay, I will keep move deliberate for now. I don't know how it affects the minefields. I have no clue. And we will select the third platoon, and that's gonna be very similar path. It's gonna be a one small difference. Let's commit. Let's screen. Okay, it looks like that. What if I do? Okay, that looks slightly better. And also, that's gonna take you less than an hour. Uh, Okay, yeah, I think this is acceptable. I'm still wondering how it will affect the. Oh, what I would like to capture Welchenberg. I don't know how it will affect the minefields. Is there any difference between move hasty and move deliberate in that case? Okay, so just for the sake of learning, I will switch first three orders to move hasty, or even four, for the third platoon from the third company. Of course, it will slightly decrease its ETA, and we will find out whether it affects it or not. Or actually, let's. The first movement is on onto minefield. What if I switch to first? Okay, that's gonna affect estimated time arrival uh, about 10 minutes. 10 minutes longer if those are move deliberate. Hmm. Okay, I will, well, move hasty. From 4 to 5. Let's switch to move hasty. And it hasn't affected the time arrival at all. Okay, interesting. Well, let's switch back to move. What? Okay, I don't get it. Okay, the from the fifth location to the sixth, it's gonna be move deliberate. Rest is move hasty, and here we have two move deliberate. Okay. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Whatever. Mm, that action will be supported by the third platoon from the fourth company, which is a tank platoon. Let me take a look at ammunition. Okay, here in our air defense section looks good. I'm slightly more worried about our first anti-tank platoon. 4 rounds left for both. 4 rounds, which gives me 8 rounds in total. We could. Oh, you are in rest and resupply. For how long? Of course, I cannot edit it. Let's do it like that. 34 minutes. That's slightly too long. 21 minutes. Okay. Oh yeah, something like that. That looks better. And you will be again active at around 0909, which gives me around 27 minutes of inactivity. It's quite long, but okay. Now, third platoon from the second company. There is plenty of ammunition, no casualties, only one Milan has been fired. Lovely. What about my second anti-tank platoon? Okay, you still have ammunition, but you are in rest and resupply mode now. Hmm. Again, I cannot control for how much time they are in rest and resupply, so I'm going to do it manually. 22 minutes. Okay, at around 0912. That's quite long. But okay, well, hopefully our third platoon will be enough to slow down enemy advance. We have how many? We have 15 Milans in my Marders, and we have 2 Milans in Panzer Grenadiers equipped with ATGM, which gives me 17 Milan rounds. Okay, it's not too much, but again, hopefully that's gonna be enough. The first platoon from the second company is completely obliterated, and we have 5 Milans in total left in 2 Martyrs. Let me edit its SOP. Resupply trigger is at 45%. Let's decrease it down to 20%. And let's apply. I want them to use all Milans if possible. It's really important. Then we have third anti-tank platoon, and what's the ammunition? Okay, that looks good. Now let's see. Resupply triggered 25%. We are going to decrease it down to 15% or even 10. And let's apply. Oh, well, I should maybe change the default one, but I don't think I will move those units at all. Now, second tank platoon. There's plenty of ammunition left, so that's fine. Unfortunately, one Leo is fallen out. And last but not least, we have the second platoon from the second company, and how the situation looks like here. Okay, you haven't shot single round. Interesting. Hopefully you will soon. Okay, our artillery has an order to fire rounds at that target, at that location. So quick look at intelligence, enemy sitrep, new information, something interesting. Well, except that there is a multiple of different units. Quick look at reported kills and claims, and that looks really nice. 50 units in total has been destroyed so far. Mostly, as far as I see, is mechanized equipment, so either APCs or IFVs. Two infantry only, two self-prepared anti-tank, sorry, four tanks, that's not too much, two helos, one recce, and one air defense. So yeah, mostly mechanized vehicles like APCs and IFVs. Okay, I think that would be it. We may need to also move my HQ, so we'll move Graf Asvin. We'll move that HQ, uh, third company HQ to Graf Asvin Kaserne. How far away it will be from my uh, desired location? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We would need to get slightly closer if possible. For now, we'll move to that little village, Graf Asvin Kaserne. So let's move deliberately. I will just click here, doesn't really matter, and we'll screen. Well, okay, yeah, well, you can cross here. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. Uh, Now I think everything is done, so let's run one more command cycle and we will finish that episode. Boom, let's start. Okay, my engineers are there again. Oh, looks like we lost something. Probably another Dio. Yep. And also one anti-tank vehicle. Now, good shot by our third mechanized company. There's again artillery bombardment at our positions, and it looks like we've lost another Leo. Those are terrible news because we are losing our tanks down there. Okay, again artillery bombardment, what a surprise. Another anti-tank vehicle destroyed. Now our artillery finally has started firing. Okay, our third platoon from the second company is engaging targets. How is it possible that we cannot we haven't spotted a unit here in the open field? Yeah, that's our artillery firing. We'll find out soon how our is. Now our first tank platoon is engaging. I'm expecting again enemy barrage positions. Yeah, I think also it's about the right time to bring third tank to the location where first anti-tank platoon is stationing. We need additional firepower here, or we can also place them where our anti air defense section is stationing. That should be also very solid position for our airstrike platoon. Okay, another vehicle lost. What was that? Martyr is lost now. Okay. And again. Any losses? No. We found enemy HQ. A high priority barrage request has been submitted to the fire support control. Okay, well, we could target its HQ, but I think I would prefer to target units here on the ground trying to. So I think now I will concentrate a lot of my fire where my minefield is placed. I need to stop them here, if possible, of course. We are getting good movement. No lie. Why there is no fire support going on, I don't understand it. This is so obvious that you call in fire support when enemies are approaching such an mass. 155 millimeters will tear them apart now. Completely. Okay, the good news is that our second platoon from the third company moved smoothly through the minefield. Those are great information. Oh, that's interesting decision by their artillery. Of course now we are. And we lost something. Martyr? Indeed, martyr. Surprise. Oh. No claims. Despite a few good shots. Oh, now we claimed something. One PvP1. Okay, the phase is over. Now I'm very curious about my artillery. Oh, of course, it's not under FSCC control. There was an enemy HQ and counter battery fire. Okay. I'm going to call in barrage at three different locations. So barrage neutralizing here, here, here. And let's see. We have 114 rounds, three calls requested. And that's gonna start at around 0905, then 0917 and 0925. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Of course they will run out of ammunition. So let me take a look. Edit SOP. You are resupply trigger at 25%. Mm, let's decrease it down to 10% and apply to this and later unit orders. Good. Okay. So, oh, and also one more thing. Recover to percentage. I don't need the full readiness. I think the 80% is, of course, again, the wrong button, the wrong section. Recover to 80% and apply to this and later unit orders. Okay, good. So those are my calls. I will also turn on FSCC control just in case if they stop firing, if they performed all the missions requested by myself, they will switch to FSCC control again. Hopefully that's how it works. So quick look is at intelligence. So additional 15 kills at that after that cycle. Okay, well, there is plenty of things to do right now, so I think I will finish the episode and we will manage that stuff in the next one. So I hope you enjoyed today and hopefully see you in the next one. So once again, thank you and goodbye.